Khemitik, sisters and brothers, the Jedi Knight here. Welcome to Neteru Temple of Super Beings. And in these videos that I've been doing over the last week or two, I've been reading from the Neteru, or reading the laws of the different faculties within you according to Ra'u Nefer Amen in his books series, the Neteru. So, the last video I explained about Neteru. I don't think I mentioned that faculty within you is your right brain, your creative side. Because a lot of people understand that usually when people are mostly left or right-brained, they're left-handed and they're really creative. Well, now we're about to talk about the other brain, the left side, which controls the right hand, because it goes like that. So when you have balance between the two brains, as it were, you're not only creative, but you're also, the left brain deals with mechanical things and speech. It deals with, like this laptop, taking it apart and then focusing on the different parts, whereas the right brain sees things in the whole. So in real life, we need both sides, and we need them to be balanced, not one side way up here and the other side way down here. So that's the whole idea. Ooh, that rhymes. That's the whole idea of these practices, to get all of your, not mine, all of your faculties, which connects you to the Most High. Get all of those different faculties, or at least trying, to get all of those faculties within you on the same level, balanced. Like, instance, for me, I didn't have this training. I had to find this training. So if I had somebody that had this training when I was young, I would have been balanced, because I'm not really mathematical. You understand? I could read. I was good at reading, and I was good at the creative stuff. But when it came to mechanical stuff, like my father tried to teach me how to fix a car, all he could say is, well, that's my boy. So I'm not really mechanical, but I'm artistic. So again, the idea in our ancient training is to get all these different faculties within you. Now, these can also be considered like different personalities. Like in martial arts, for instance, you might be a nice guy like me all day long, but then you be like, somebody put their hands on you, and you have to get upset. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole different personality from your usual personality. So in saying that, I'm saying that you actually have all these different personalities. Untrained people might be called schizophrenic, because they have no training, no control of all these different personalities coming out. Okay, so let's get into the law of Sebek. So again, we have names for all these different faculties within you. and they are called Neteru. And they're called Neteru. This is where we get the word nature from in the English. So, the law of Sebek. It is not what you think or you affirm. Like people have these affirmations. The one we use is the 42 so-called negative confessions. And they are negative because you're supposed to say, not have I, not I have not. That's a whole nother subject. It is not what you think or what you affirm. It is who is thinking and who is affirming. Are you a human or a divine being? Are you a human or a divine being? There is a difference because they keep telling us human. I even had a word for it because in Khemitik we say the word of willpower that created everything is who. So I say who man. But this is beyond that because when we say human, y'all got your understanding from school, and that kind of brings it down a couple of levels. Okay, let's move on. The law of Sebek. Reasoning, Sebek, corresponds to one of the tools through which behavior is programmed. So your affirmations and all that stuff, but you don't see any change in your life. You go to church and you and all that stuff, and you don't see any change in your life. You're still getting sick. You still got rent. Sebek corresponds to one of the tools through which behavior is programmed. TV programming. Through the understanding, understanding, and overstanding of the law, such programming can be done at will. Your will, not my will. Don't bother me after you learn this stuff. Do you. If we have the tools to program any desired behavior at will, then we can choose to allow only peace and pleasure, peace, hitep, not hotep, and pleasure to manifest as our emotional reactions. Understand what he's saying. There's going to be bad, so-called bad things happening, but in that time, you have to understand peace. And then when good things happening, you get pleasure. But you don't get, like, when there's things bad happening, you're not going to be like, stay in peace. Sebek truisms. I am well on my way to success because I understand, overstand, and understand the suggestive power of belief. Now, I don't like using that word belief, but until you have something concrete that you can hold on to, like this laptop, you have to start out in belief and hope and all those things. So that has its part, but you have to move beyond belief because everything in nature has something real. I understand the suggestive power of belief. I reject all negative beliefs and deliberately and consistently cultivate positive beliefs. If I'm going to believe in something, I believe it's got to be positive. Because if I keep thinking about that, that's what I'm going to draw to myself. Duh. My positive thoughts flow naturally from my being, Usar, my higher self, your consciousness, your higher self. I know that my spirit is essentially unconditioned. In other words, whatever they have taught us, I am not that. This language I'm speaking, that is not me. This body, well, it is me, but there's something beyond. In the other side, in Taoism, we show how we can transform this body into blah, blah, blah. So that's a whole nother story. Okay, I know that my spirit is essentially unconditioned, like you take a clay and you mold it. Therefore, whatever beliefs I take into trance, going inside yourself, my spirit will make come true. My spirit will make come true. If it is at all humanly or divinely possible, I do not delude myself into mistaking my education, break down the word, edited, dictation, edited, take this out, take that out, dictation, this is what you believe, this is what, 1, 2, 3, me, you, they, edited, dictation, my education for knowledge. Education is not necessarily knowledge of reality itself. My way to success remains open. I am well on my way to becoming Usar, because I no longer mask my motives through rationalizations. Let me move this down. I am that, therefore I think. I am that, therefore I think. And I'm out.